Hello everyone, welcome back to Butterfly Infinity, where we alchemize change and transformation into evolution. Today I will be doing a reading focusing on what you need to look out for this week, so let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what would the collective benefit from knowing what to look out for this week? What does the collective need to keep an eye out for this week? I want one more card, guys. You know I love 4. Okay. Alright, so we'll take these two. A lot of cards fell over here too. So what I am getting from these cards is that you need to pay attention to your own intuition and trust your own instincts. Understand that you are a high value, high standard individual. And because of this work that you've been doing on yourself, you will be offered a new opportunity towards your dreams, towards your passions, towards something that you always wanted to do. Spirit is going to open up that door. And so this Son of Swords and then this Two of Swords, you could be in two frames of mind about going towards this opportunity. You could be thinking, should I go? Should I not go? Is this the right time? Is this not the right time? Is everything in order? What is my chance of success? Success rates? So be watchful. Spirit is urging you to just be watchful of any intrusive thoughts. She's blindfolded. I'm being drawn to that. So the answer is not going to be from what you see with your your physical eyes. The answer is going to come through your third eye. Okay. So Spirit at this time is urging you to take this situation into meditation, and you should be able to guide yourself more clearly, have a more clear thoughts, have a more clear sense of guidance. Because being in that Son of Swords, which is, you know, just kind of moving fast without any direction. But like I said, in this deck, this Son of Swords is sitting on like what looks like to be a butterfly wings, and they are recovering. So if you've been relentlessly moving forward towards something and you've been fighting yourself with it, Spirit is just saying, let it go for now. Be careful not to injure yourself, because stress is the silent killer, right? And so, and then, like I said, with this picture, the leg is injured. So just be careful that you're not wrecking your brain, that you're not beating your body down, trying to figure out which choice that you should make, because the High Priestess knows, meaning that your spirit knows. It might not be visible to you in the physical, but in your third eye, in your mind's eye, your spirit is going to lead you in the way, and it's going to lead to an abundant new beginning, guys. With this Ace of Swords, you're going to gain clarity in the direction that you need to go in. And both of these opportunities. So Spirit is bringing in that opportunity that you were extremely passionate about, that you've always wanted to do, and it's going to be very clear to you which decision to make. And it's going to lead to an abundant new beginning. Because every opportunity that Spirit offers leads to an abundant opportunity. And you have two of those here. All right, so let's move to the nature deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what does the collective need to look out for this week? We'll take that one. What would the collective benefit from knowing I'm looking out for this week? Okay. Okay. Well, at the bottom of the deck, it is humor. So just make sure to take everything lightheartedly, as lighthearted as you can. Right? Finding humor in things. Sometimes you do have to laugh through the pain, right? Seriously, sometimes you do. Okay, so we have the Circada, joy, loyalty. Oh, I didn't even know we have these. Okay. All right. Make sure that you are using your voice to speak up for yourself and to understand how much power you have through your throat chakra. You can transform a situation with your words. So understand the power of the words that you speak over yourself. Understand the power of the words that others speak to you. Sometimes people will say things to you and you need to make sure that before you agree that that is truly and honestly how you feel, because you can be bringing something on yourself by just subtly agreeing with someone and you don't even know like what they said. So just understand the power of words, understand the power of your own like I said, gifted in the throat chakra, gifted in speaking, public speaking, leadership. Just be aware that you have a lot of power with the way that you communicate. And so you can use this to benefit both yourself and others. And if you're not using it, Spirit is asking you to step into that power and use your voice, because you have it. And once again, look, like I was saying, I was picking that up. Like something about your voice here, your throat chakra. You might have a very deep voice or a very calming voice. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying that it's distinct and it's powerful. Be careful to use it. Okay? And also with these two, I'm getting with this joy and this loyalty to stay faithful to those things that you know that you like doing. Things that you would do whether you got paid to do them or not. So don't abandon those thoughts and desires of wanting to go after something that others might see is not so important, or they don't recognize it. Like, you don't need anyone's validation. Stay loyal to what brings you joy, right? Okay, and let's move on to our Moonology deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what would the collective benefit from knowing? What do they need to be on the lookout for this week? All right, so right at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying there can be some negative things that you've been holding on to. Release them. And that's full moon in Scorpio. And then we have a personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So be on the lookout for someone who might want to come towards you with a apology, wanting to rectify, wanting to make things right with you. Just make sure that if you're going to be loud like the cicada, understand the power of your words. It can transform a situation. And just make sure that you try to lead with positivity and release any negative thoughts or feelings associated with moving forward towards a peaceful resolution. Wow, these two just came right out. But I'm still going to shuffle them. Even though I shuffle, like I said, off deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what the collective benefit from knowing this week? What do they need to be on the lookout for? Okay, and which one is this? This one is just the title for the book explanation. So we'll just take this one. And this one, I'm going to try to get it close, camera focus, and get clear. Okay, sometimes holding on to a challenging memory or a negative experience can weigh us down and limit our true potential. Spend a few minutes reflecting on a burden you are carrying at present. Imagine what it would be like to just let it go. So, guys, this sums up the reading. Especially with the Moonology messages that release negative feelings and thoughts connected to specific memory. Because a personal issue is going to be resolved. Something that you could have been carrying with you for years. It's coming to an end. And so look to the traits of the High Priestess. Look to the traits of your spirit, because you know. Your spirit usually knows, and then the physical has to catch up. So that is what we have today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for watching. And if you have something that you are working through and want to share, leave me a comment below. We'll love to read it here at Butterfly Infinity, where we alchemize change and transformation into evolution. Bye.